Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I created this social media flyer that I used to celebrate 4,000 followers on X. And of course I'm going to be showing all the assets and resources that I used to be making this flyer, so you can check the description box, download them and design along with me. But before we get started, I'd like you to just like this video, drop a comment, share this video to a designer you think will benefit from it, and of course subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be dropping more amazing content like this. Without talking too much, let's get right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file as usual, and it's going to be a square size. So I'm going to be using 1080 by 1080. Okay, I think I have it saved here. Alright, so 1080, that's the width and the height. I'm going to leave the resolution at 72, RGB color mode. I'm going to start with the transparent background, and I'll just make sure your settings are like mine, and then click on create. Alright, so we have our artboard here created. So first thing I'm going to do is, of course, create a black background, solid color adjustment layer, and make it black. Alright, so once we have that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my pen tool, P for pen tool, and I'm going to create a shape. Alright, I'm going to create like a shape, but in order to do this I think I'm going to make use of my guides. Alright, so I'll just create a guide here. Alright, so if you don't have your guides, like to create guides, you just bring it out like this. Okay, I've made a video on guides. You can just click the link on the top right to find that video and watch it. But it's simple, it's very simple, and you need to bring it out of your rollers, and if your rollers are not showing, just press Ctrl R, right, to either hide or bring out your rollers. Press Ctrl R. Alright, so I'm going to right click, select this, right click on it. I want to check what percent is on. Alright, so I'll just make it 10. Then I'll make this 90. Like I said, if you don't understand what I'm doing, you can just quickly click on that video and you'll grab. Alright, so I have these two guides. Then I'm going to create another two in the middle, somewhere here. Let's quickly check. Okay, I'll make it 40. If this is 40, then this other one should be like 60. Okay, so I have this. With this I'm now going to select my pen to P, and then I'll come and I'll click on one of these guides. I'll hold my shift and click on the second one to create a straight line, right? Then I'll come down here, I'll click here, I'll hold shift, I'll click, and then I'll close it up. I hope you can see what I have. You can see what I have. Then I'll double click on it and I'll change the color to white. Okay, you can see what I have, right? Then I'm going to go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. To make art, convert it to a smart object, which I've done that. I'll make it, let's say 45. Okay, 45 Gaussian blur. I'll reduce the fill. Okay, so you can see what we have. So I'm actually going to adjust it. Instead of reducing the fill, I'm going to reduce the opacity instead. Let's say 35. Okay, I'll leave it at 35. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'll start writing the text on top of it. So alright, thank you. And I'm going to select canvas, so I'll centralize it. My font I'm using is Galano Grotesque, because some of you say that I never mentioned the font, so I'm mentioning it now. Galano Grotesque. I'll make it regular. I don't know why it's not changing to regular. Cardano Gotex regular. Okay, we have regular now. I'll press Ctrl T and I'll reduce the size. Centralize it. I'll select my text to I'll write 4K. I'll make it bold. Ctrl T to transform. And I'll centralize it. For this 4K now, I'm going to double click on it and it will take me to my blending options, and then I'm going to click on gradient overlay, and I already have the gradient here. Yeah, this is the gradient. So on this side we have pure white, on the other end, so it's also pure white. Okay, it's not pure white, F5 F5 F5, that's the color. And then in the middle at 50 we have AE, right? So that's the gradient. So sorry, let me select it again. Alright, so that's the gradient. Then you're going to make sure that the angle is like 123, I think, and scale is, this scale are like 44%. Let it be reverse as well. Click OK. Okay, then I think you add a stroke, a little bit of stroke, a little stroke. Make the stroke white. I think 3 is okay outside. Alright, so just copy my settings to make sure that you get the same thing. Then next thing I'm going to write is followers. Okay, now I'm going to bring in something at the top. I've already saved it, which is this. I'm going to bring it in. So this is actually like my name, because I don't have like a logo. It's just my name and my colors here. So I can remove the guide. Actually press Ctrl H to hide the guides. Okay, so this is basically my handle, my X handle, even my Instagram, everywhere I'm Stefan Churchy, right? And this is my image, and then on the right hand side these are just like my brand colors, I guess. So I put it on the original flyer. Instead of like doing it manually, I just saved it as a PNG to save us time. Okay, so these followers is actually going to be the color of this yellow color here. So click OK. Like I said, all this will be provided in the description box so that you won't struggle with figuring out what color I used. Yeah, you can just use your I cannot use the color, right? So let's continue. Thank you for your followers. I'm going to shoot that thank you up a bit because it's too down for my liking. So, and of course the 4K will go up. Followers now is going to be like semi bold and a little bit bigger. I'll centralize it and I'll take it up as well. Then I'm going to increase the line spacing. Increase the line spacing to like, let's try 300. Okay. Let's try 400. Okay, I'll leave it at 400. Then the last text I write is let's do more. Alright, let's do more. I'll reduce the size. Going to add like 3 exclamation marks at the end. Alright, so let's do more. Now come back to this shape, right? This shape that you created with the pen. So come down and add a mask to it. Select your gradients. Make sure that your gradient is, you can see my gradient, you can see the one I'm using. this one in the middle, and I'll come down to the under and you do this. Okay, so you can see what I've kind of blurred down the under. I don't know if you get. Okay, now once you have this, the next thing you're going to do is to start bringing in your other elements, right? So I'll start with this one. I'll just keep it there at the back, and I'll reduce the fill so that it's not be too visible. I think I'll leave it at 6% fill. Right, I'll leave it at 6% fill. Then alright, so you're going to select all the text, the 4 texts that you wrote. Press Ctrl G to put them in a group. Come down here and create a mask. Once that mask is created, select your gradient tool G and then drag it from right to left. From right to left, right? Now you're going to make sure that your gradient is, if you look at the gradients, if you come to this side right side, you see that it's going from black to white to black, white, black. Alright, so the end is black, the middle is white, and then the other right hand side is also black. So the reason is because your mask, the black hides the black hides and white shows. Right, so I'm trying to create that effect like this light is hiding the part that the light is not showing on is kind of hiding, and then the part is showing on is showing, right? So the two edges, so if you see, if I hide this gradient now, and see everything is showing, but if I put the gradient, you see that some part the edges are like hiding, so it's only the middle that is not like showing very well. So that's the effect that I'm trying to create. I don't know if it makes sense. Okay, so once we have that, we're pretty much done with the flyer. So just to bring in the remaining elements. So some of those elements, most of them will be inside our group. Okay, so I'll just bring in this one that is blurred. You can basically put these ones anywhere you want. I'll put one here, press enter. I'll duplicate it, reduce the size. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's bring in another one. Bring in this. I'll take it out of the group so it won't be. I just press Ctrl T, reduce the size. Pretty much straightforward, and that is it basically. So you come to the top, press Ctrl Shift Alt E to create a snapshot of all the layer. Right click and convert to smart object, then come to filter and go to camera raw filter. Then you can now edit it here, which is basically you can do anything here. You can increase exposure, you can increase the contrast, you can see the effect that has on it. Increase your highlights, reduce shadows, the lights basically. Increase your saturation and vibrance, come to effects, texture, grain, vignettes, come to detail, increase your sharpening, and click on OK, and boom. And with that is how I created the flyer, and I hope you learned how to do it. I know that this tutorial was it's not my best, because I'm not really feeling at my best right now, but I hope you understand what I did. If you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section, and I'm going to reply you. I'm going to answer you. Alright, so like I said, all the assets are in the description box. Download them. If you want me to share this PSD, also let me know and I'll share it. And yeah, that's how I created it. Like this video if you enjoyed it, or if you learned something new. Drop a comment, share this video of course, and of course subscribe to this channel because more content is coming definitely. And thank you for watching, and have a lovely day. Peace.